Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Empress Aries 888. My name is Tanya. Alright, we have so many decks, so little time. And I have never had this many decks out at once because I feel like there's a whole lot of fuck shit going around. So, let's call in spirit and let's get this party started. Let's get it done, my friends. Spirit guides and angels of your what it's like. Give me a clear message for the collective, one that brings healing, hope, understanding, and closure for those that are seeking it. Protect me as I open myself up to channel these messages, and please protect my beautiful collective. Amen. All right, let's get started. So, collective readings, any energy, any sign. Like on the way in. Press that subscribe button, please. It helps me grow the channel. But the added benefit of it, believe it or not, is it actually helps me tune into the energy of those that do it. And I thank all of you out there that have. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And past, present, or future energy is always at play, my friends. All right, let's get it done. Because there is so much to be said. So much to be said. Spirit, give me a message on my big deck to start us off. And on the floor. Defensive. Somebody is defensive. Okay. Addictions. Thank you. My goodness. It's all coming out in the wash. Spiritual connection and black magic. Oh my God. Realizations, transformations, and listening to the opinions of others. Healing generational curses. Attention seeker and secrets. Wish fulfillment. All right. That's to start us all off. So somebody is a wish fulfillment and somebody is healing generational curses. Okay? I feel like we're going to have separate piles for two different people. Okay? Somebody has addictions. They're defensive. There's a spiritual connection. That's probably the one card that can go either way, right? For both of you. There are secrets. There's somebody that's an attention seeker that listen to the opinions of others. But you, on the other hand, I feel is a transformation. Healing generational curses and your wish fulfillment. And there's a realization of that to the person who has these addictions and who listens to the opinions of others. But there's also that middle ground, right? Where you have a connection and there's black magic. Black magic could be somebody in your either group set that is creating problems and blockages purposefully in this situation. We're going to go into that a little bit more. Let's see. Spirit, give me some more information on this black magic, on these two people that are very different, I would say. Different backgrounds. Could be a different in spirituality, could be a different in age. Yeah. Maturity level. There's just a lot of differences that were blockages to the connection is what I'm hearing. Maybe different friend groups too. All right, we have helpless and hopeless. Seek and you shall find. Sadness and isolation. Okay. Yeah. Alright, sorry about that. I'm moving the camera. Alright, so somebody feels really helpless and hopeless in a situation. And there is possibly, like what it's showing in the picture, a crossroads that a person had to go through. And I don't believe it's you. I believe that this person was at a crossroads with you. But if you see the picture, let me show it to you. If you can see it. Okay? Look at that. It's like there's an immaturity level here, right? They're in a different place. There is a difference in maturity, probably an age difference between the two of you. But they're at a crossroads between choosing you and choosing other people, other situations, possibly friends, right? Family. And I feel like they're in their sadness and isolation because they chose the wrong one. Where you saw freedom, you saw spirituality, enlightenment, because there's transformation here, right? So you wanted to understand what was happening in this situation, and I feel like you did find yourself in the chaos, in the hurt, and this person found blockages, dead ends. Well, they didn't make any decision whatsoever, which is a choice. Not saying your truth really is saying something. Silence is an answer, right? Silence is your answer. You didn't get anything from this person except for heartbreak. And I feel like it was almost intentional to control a situation, right? To please other people, they had to throw you under the bus. That's what I'm hearing. They had to please the ones that didn't want this connection. Somebody was using black magic. Somebody was controlling your person. And in order for them to show allegiance to whomever it was, whether it was a friend group, whether it was a lover, they had to throw you under the bus. They had to make fun of you. They had to gossip about you. They had to stab you in the back. Power. Yep. And I feel like these individuals tried to control your person with their power, right? Or take away power from you. Because the dynamic was strong. You had a strong chemistry and connection. And they were damn well determined and bound to control your person through their own personal power, right? Black magic. They were using spell work in order to do it. Yeah. And you were focused on yourself. You were focused on your spirituality, your transformation. And really, it could be a twin flame in the sense of there is this catalyst, right? Because a mere soulmate, and there's nothing wrong with soulmates. Soulmates are pretty awesome, right? They have a purpose in your life. But a twin flame, right, is it's the only one that really can transform and motivate a person. Besides our own drive to do that, right? Nobody can force us to do truly anything that we don't want to do. But there is a mirroring effect with twins when you share the same soul. A soulmate does not have the transformative power that a twin flame does. So this possibly could have been because there is transformation here. So you were able to seek spirit by the heartbreak that happened, the change that happened, the veering of paths that happened in this connection. This person has their own karmic lessons to learn about listening to the opinions of others. But it helped you, right? It catapulted you out of this toxic situation and into a new, a journey, a different path, right? You ended cycles, generational cycles that happened in your family, blockages that happened in your family, curses that happened in your family. You are the one that was chosen by your ancestors to break the curse. You were the curse breaker in your family. And it could very well be that you stayed stuck in toxic situations generationally. Not just you, but your family members. You broke that by leaving this person. You ended that generational curse. Good for you, right? Good for you and good for your family going forward. But you were the one that was going to be the curse breaker in the family. And maybe that even surprises the hell out of you to hear that, but yes. My spirit, give me some more information about this black magic. But I think your ancestors are protecting you against black magic, but I don't feel that with your person that is the case. At least now, for now, right? Okay, so what I'm hearing here is that there might have been past repetition of situations with this person where you had to go through this nonsense in more than one lifetime, where they listen to the opinions of others, or there were blockages in the connection, or you didn't end up with this person. Now, with that said, and I've heard this before with other tarot readers, and I totally agree with this. Twin flames they have their purposes, right? They have their category, they have their compartment. They're meant to transform and catapult you. But it's not necessarily the end all be all in that you're going to end up with this person forever and ever, amen, romantically, because that is not the purpose of it at all. It is really a transformation for the two of you. And if it doesn't happen, obviously it doesn't happen simultaneously. It will happen eventually, because as you raise your vibration or the other person raises their vibration, you are taken up as well. And eventually, right, you will also transform, or they will also transform. Flip the roles as you need to. But it's not always this romantic, how shall I put it, happily ever after that happens, right? Saint Disney, man. So it's like, not everybody gets that. And not everybody is meant to have that. But with that said, the fact that you can transform, the fact that you can elevate yourself, the fact that you sought spirit, no longer in the matrix. I mean, thank you, spirit, thank you, twin, for that happening, right? Because it doesn't always happen where you get reunion. In my situation with my twin, that didn't happen. But I was able to transform. I was able to seek knowledge. I was able to raise my vibration and truly change into the spiritual person that I am today. So thank you, twin, for that. You know, I'm not expecting anything from this person. I'm just grateful that I was able to transform in this lifetime, meet this person, and then have this cataclysmic change in my life. So I really do thank my twin for that. All right, intuition. So you had to use your intuition in the situation, and there could be telepathic messages going back and forth between you and your twin. Of course, if that's the case, you know what I mean? That does happen, where you do have these conversations. One of you is depleted after this long journey, okay? There is distance and separation between the two of you. I don't have to tell you that. You already know this. But the one thing that you needed is balance in your life, okay? And I feel like walking away from situations that no longer served you is how you got that peace, how you got that balance, really, because it did happen for you. It did happen. And if you don't see it now, it's going to happen, where you're going to come to a point in your life where it's more important for you to find your peace than it is to please other people, okay? Because your twin has a problem in that regard. I feel like you might have had a problem with that too, because there is a mirroring that happens with twins. You were able to rise above that. They're still in it. So maybe you don't understand situations that are going on in this person's life. But know that the fact that they've met you in this lifetime, okay? The fact that, I don't know, I mean, you were such a good person to them. Don't think that any good works that you have done for anybody, not just your twin, have gone unnoticed. Maybe you don't see the changes, but they're happening, and it's going to happen for your twin too. Whatever stuck energy, black magic that's being performed, they're going to come out on the other side of that eventually, okay? If it's not today, it will happen. Because you can't hold a person down for long, even with black magic. Because really, it's not just a cliche, but good always defeats bad. Okay? Good will overcome evil. It's just a matter of time. And time is relative, right? Time is relative. So you can look at it in a negative way, or I want to be with my twin, or I want to be with this person, or this person says that about you. But know that you're always in communication with each other, and you're always going to be. You're never really apart from that person. You can always draw on their energy and they draw on yours. So really, you're never really apart from this person. So when they go through situations and stuff, you feel it. I remember one day I was driving along and I had this anxiety attack. It was so bad, and I was feeling so like anxious and upset, and I knew it was my twin, and I had to pull over to the side of the road and give them some of my calming energy so that I could just function, because it was like, so I don't know what it was. It was just, but I knew it was that person. And after a while, they were able to calm down. You know what I mean? I could feel it energetically. And then I could go on with my day. So you're always connected. I remember another situation I'll let you in on. Whoa, all over the floor, spirits. I get with this talk instead of talking about yourself. But you know what? You got to give it a little piece of yourself. In everything you do, it's just part of life. This is how you connect with other people. All right, so one other story I'll tell you about my twin. I was driving, because that's what I do for a living, is I drive. For whatever reason, I always end up doing that for a living. Whether it's professional driving, that's what I do. So one day I was outside and it was like wintertime and it was so cold. And I just called to my twin and said, keep me warm. Can you give me some of your warmth? And all of a sudden, this warmth overcame me. And it was freezing out. Wind, chill factor was like, nil. And I literally could feel warmth. So it is a real thing. Thank you, twin. Thanks, my twin. So you can do it. You can draw on them. And not like drain their energy like a vampire. That's not what I'm talking about. But you are always connected. All right. So somebody's going through, it says financial support. So child alimony. Somebody might be going through a court case. You or your twin. This person is really thinking about you, reminiscing about you. And it could really be because of the heartbreak and stuff that they're going through in their life. They're a chaser now. Maybe you at one time was the chaser, but they're watching you, stalking you, that type of thing. Not stalking the streets after you. Well, they could be, who knows? But I'm talking about like social media. Yeah, mental prison. So they feel like they're locked down. Yep. They could be in a commitment too, but it's like you have their heart, regardless of who they're with, right? Somebody might be trying to negotiate to keep this person with them, so that they don't go and divorce them or, separate from them. But I feel like this person is done with whatever nonsense is going on, or they're pretty close to it, fed up with whatever is happening. I feel like somebody is trying to control them, keep them, begging and pleading with them. But I feel like, and it could be that they have children with this person that they feel this confinement, But I feel like they're going to come to this crossroads again. But instead of that immature image that we saw, I feel like it's going to be an older version of themselves, much wiser. And they're going to break free from whatever toxicities that they're going through with this person, right? Fighting and arguing and all that nonsense. They're going to work it out. At least that's what I feel like they're going to try to do. Okay, so I feel like forgiveness is here. So they're looking for your forgiveness, right? But I think they need to start with forgiving themselves for whatever happened. We all go through things in life and there's reasons behind it. It's like nothing happens by chance. If we're in situations, it's because of choices that we've made. We can blame spirit, we can blame God, but look in the mirror, man. The man in the mirror, the woman in the mirror, that's who we really ultimately is to blame. And of course, our circumstances can be because of how we were raised, our social environment, right? Nature versus nurture, whatever. We could go into that all day. But really what it is our own, maybe negative choices, negative mindsets, right? Negative choices that have cause and effect and consequences. Every choice we make creates a ripple effect. Good, bad, or otherwise. This person is feeling the loss of losing you and possibly your energy, right? Your energy was very healing, your energy was very positive. Now they feel the darkness, and they're on the shadow side of that. They feel decrease, right? They feel lack now. Maybe that's what's making them feel exhausted, is that they're no longer in your healing energy. They're no longer in your positive aura. But I feel like with seeking your peace, you were also seeking, to replenish your energy too, because they could have been draining you. This individual that you were in a connection with. Could be both of you were in negative connections with somebody, and you had to end a connection that you had, and now they're in a situation where they're going to do the same thing, right? King of Wands is here. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius is the wands in astrology. They could have been taking reckless chances, right? Very unpredictable energy, or the person that they're with. Just because it says king doesn't mean it can't be a feminine energy. They could be with a feminine energy that's in their masculine energy, right? A feminine person that's controlling them, right? Very reckless person. Irresponsible. Seven of Swords is here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah, there's been a betrayal and deception. And possibly money loss, because there's theft too. Maybe they felt like they were getting away with something. This person thinks they're getting away with something. They're slowly like taking money off of this person. Maybe when they're sleeping, maybe when they're in their addictive state, right? Maybe drinking, sleeping it off. Whatever the case is, this person's taking their wallet and a few bucks here, a few bucks there. They thought they spent it somewhere else, but really it's this person stealing from them. Yeah. Knight of Cups is here. This could be a very charming person. Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, astrologically has a lot of emotions for you. Knight of Cups. But there also could be that they have a lot of emotions in general. Maybe too many emotions, drowning in them right now. Nothing like some mint tea. And I feel like they are drowning in emotions. But I feel like this has gotten, and this could be, just following the crowd, following their heart. I feel like they want to follow their heart, but maybe they're not necessarily that type of person where they're overly emotional. They're probably not that kind of person on the regular. And maybe that was triggering to them, that they had emotions for you, still have emotions for you. Yeah, Two of Cups. Cups is like a choice. I feel like they have a partnership with somebody else, possibly a marriage with somebody else, but they wanted it with you, or they should have chosen you. They feel like that now. Maybe a fool that they didn't choose you because of all the bullshit that they've had to go through since then. Six of Pentacles is here, right? Giving and receiving. I feel like they have... This morning, I was listening to the radio, and this song came up again. What is it? Some people told me that everything she wants is everything she sees. And then I thought this was the perfect girl for me. Now 6 months older, and everything she wants is everything she sees. It's out of reach, not good enough. I wonder what the hell you want from me, right? And it's like, that's what the situation was. They thought that there was a compatibility there. And then all of a sudden, it's like the coffers are drained. They're constantly wanting stuff, maybe even competing with the Joneses for the same type of things. Oh, they got this, I want the same thing. And it's like, it's all with this immaturity that this person has. And they, they don't care how much it costs. It's like, get it for me. And if they don't get it for them, it's like a big drama all the time. So your person feels drained and feels like, all right, I got to get it for them. So they're working that much harder to get this money. And it's just like to pay for all these things that this person wants. Yeah. I'm telling you, it's like, it's really crazy. Instead of working this other person, they want like your person to do it for them. Page of Swords is here. Yeah, they just want out. They want something new. They're trying to come up with something to get out of this situation. Page of Swords. Knight of Swords is here. Action. Maybe they're seeking truth themselves and defending the situation. Maybe people talk about you, say things about you, and they're defending you now, right? Maybe they're defending their feelings, okay? Yeah, because I feel like this person that they're with knows about you. Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. Yeah, they feel like a lost opportunity. That's why they can't, like, they keep thinking about it. But there's this revenge, rumors, regrets, failures. It's like Five of Swords in reverse. This person that they're with is like threatening them. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, definitely financial loss. Lack of faith. This is what they wanted your person to feel. Like they weren't good enough. Like they can't get any better than them, right? That they should be lucky you're with me. Yeah. Put them in their place, so to speak. Page of Cups in the reverse. Everything's in the reverse. Emotional immaturity. They're with a person that's emotionally immature. Because at the time, right, when they met this person, so were they, right? They were at a different place in their life. Addictions, giving in to whatever, sexual pleasures, and not really thinking about the consequences, taking risks, right? And not necessarily in a good way, like, I'm going to play the market and I'm going to, not like that. I'm talking about just like not thinking, going after sexual encounters without thinking of consequences. And they drew this person to them, okay? Right? Law of attraction, man. And now they regret it. It's like too little too late. Now they're trapped with this person in a sense that's how they feel, right? Are they ever really truly trapped? No, but that's how they feel. It's an emotional roller coaster for this person. And I feel like you understand that because you went through the same thing. It's almost similar, the experiences that you've had, but you're not a reckless person, but you are a trusting person, maybe too caring of a person. You see the good in people. And even if it's not there necessarily, it's like maybe there's potential. And yet if this person doesn't see their potential, they're not going to have that outcome, that beautiful outcome that you see potentially in a person. They have to see it in themselves. So you go through this, I don't know, like I said, roller coaster with a person where you're always there for them and caring for them and doing for them. And all of a sudden they turn the table on you doing that. You defeat yourself doing that. Not that you shouldn't be caring and loving, but sometimes you can be too enabling to a person, right? So they feel entitled. And then they get in their ego and pride, and they feel more about themselves than they should. Based on you and how much energy you pour into this person. That could be your generational curse. The devil's here, right? The devil's in the details. And there's addictions, right? Maybe there was codependencies that you had to work on. Too attached to people. Too giving. And not enough reciprocity, right? Not enough give and take. Just taking from you, draining you. So you had really nothing left to give. Ace of Wands is here. Yeah. There's a lot of people that do want opportunities with you, beginnings with you, desire you. So you might be in the public eye where people are like watching you and stuff. I don't know. I feel like that's where your person is able to look at you as well. Watching you. Okay, 2 more cards and we're done. I know, I promise. 2 more. Let's go. 2 more decks, I should say. Not 2 more cards per se. Spirit, give me some more information on what's going to happen here in this situation. Give me some more information on this person tuning in. Spirit, come on, man. Time is a ticking, man. Time keeps on ticking, ticking, ticking into the future. Oh, my God. Here it goes. On the floor. Yeah, Spirit. Peace. Here it goes. Peace and new beginnings. I'm telling you, this is like... And the status quo, no longer playing small for people. Yes, the honoring path. You have done your diligence, right? You have worked really hard to get where you are. You have new beginnings. You have honor. that is going to be bestowed upon you. You're no longer playing small for anybody, okay? Because you're not. And that is why you sought your peace. You moved in that direction. And that direction is damn blessed. I'm telling you right now. And you may not see that, but you're going to see it, okay? It's just around the river bend, my friend. Keep going. Keep glowing. And do not hide your light for anyone. Okay? Because your light is what draws your abundance, right? It helps people. There's something about your light that people look to. It's a beacon. It's how people heal, man. So don't hide it under a lampshade, man. You need to keep your sparkle, baby. Keep glowing. They're looking for you everywhere. They replay your conversations over and over again. I wish things could be different. And you came closer to me than anyone. And they can't stop thinking about you. Okay. Yeah. I feel like there was that immaturity. Now they're seeing that immaturity in the person that they chose. Funny how that happens. 3113. Anyways, that's all I have for you today in Empress Aries 888. Please like and subscribe, my friends, because I'd love to have you. Until next time, be safe out there, my friends. Be blessed.